Hey garden friends, so I'm going to use this example to help show you how you could sit down and plan out your garden in a companion planted square foot garden manner. And this is probably going to take more than one video, so this will be part 1. Okay, for visual purposes, I've gone ahead and added each one of the crops that you'd like to grow onto a little piece of paper. Next, what you're going to do is find a resource for companion planting. This is the Family Garden Plan, which is linked in my bio and has a chart on companion planting. Or you can use the site that I like to use for my garden, which is called growveg.com, or you can simply Google each crop. So from my experience, I know that the Three Sisters garden has corn, pole beans, and squash. So we're going to go ahead and group those together because we know those are companions. I also know I can grow peppers with my tomatoes, and I know I can grow peas with potatoes. So now I just need to look up broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, and onion. Looking in the Family Garden Plan, she has brassicas all together, which would be our broccoli and our Brussels sprouts. Companions are beets, garlic, and onions. It does not like to grow with peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, or eggplant. And here's a list of other things that you can include with it to help with pest control. For example, dill and calendula, chamomile, cilantro. That would get in some of those herbs for you, along with zinnias, which are good cut flowers. So let's go ahead and put the Brussels sprouts with the broccoli and the onions. Now let's look up the cucumbers. Cucumbers can grow with beans, pole and bush beans. It says brassicas here, but I wouldn't necessarily plant them with the brassicas. Celery, corn, lettuce, onions, peas, radishes, and tomatoes. So let's go ahead and put that with our tomato grouping. But don't plant them with potatoes and sage. And look at that, we have 4 groupings and you have 4 beds. The most northern bed should contain corn because it grows taller, and you're going to trellis the pole beans up the corn and grow the squash on the ground. Take a look at my Three Sisters garden video and my garden layouts. If one of your beds happens to get more shade, I would put in the broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and onions in there along with other companions to help with pest control, and we'll talk about that in another video. I also have a video on potatoes and peas as I'm growing mine together. And last but not least, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. And then you'll mix in your herbs and your cut flowers to help with pest control and to attract pollinators and beneficial insects. The numbers you see on these cards are how many you can plant per square foot of that crop. If you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments, and like and follow for part number 2 on how to plan your garden in a square foot companion planting manner.